Okay, here I am. So I'm doing a reaction to Wild at Heart. Pretty good movie. David Lynch. Nicolas Cage is crazy in that movie. But here we have Caro. This is a sophomore project from her, and I'm excited to listen to this. First off, yeah. So this was voted for in the poll, and that poll, it took a while to get to. Okay, things were tying here, there, and next, and there you go, right? But Caro ends up winning this race. And doing my research into Caro, I didn't know who Caro was, but then I found out that she was a part of Planet 1999, which I am aware of Planet 1999 because I did listen to the EP that came out a couple years ago, the Devotion EP, which I thought was pretty good. It was pretty good. The party song on there, I love that song. I listened to it a lot. So Planet 1999 definitely stuck with me because of that song by Caro. Not sure what the vibe is fully, but PC Music stuff, and I saw signed to the same label as Hannah Diamond, and I'm a huge fan of it. Oh, signed to PC Music. Okay, so we know what the deal is getting into here, and it kind of makes sense that you guys wanted me to react to this. So without further ado.
He's always shining like a phoenix sunrise from the ashes from nothing. Like a phoenix sunrise from the ashes from nothing. Did you dive in the deepest of oceans? In the silent world, the light doesn't venture.
Okay, first song on there, Behind the Clouds, and overall I'm just I'm vibing into this, right? It's very pleasant, very cutesy stuff, and I'm liking it. This also, yeah, it does kind of remind me of Hannah Diamond. There's no big drop or anything like that, but it's this very nice, dreamy atmosphere, and I think for a first track, it's certainly selling for me, so cool. We'll get into this one song that was a single. Okay, Forever One, this is alright too. I'm not feeling super strong about these two songs, really. Obviously, this one has, it's got more of a hook to it. It's got a drop that's there, like a very light drop that doesn't stay for too long. I feel just first go, I'm getting lost too much in this, understanding the structure of the song instead of losing myself in the song. So that's kind of hindering on first go just a little bit, but yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. It has the hookiness of this, hasn't struck me right away yet, but it's not bad. Okay, Under the Stars, I'm liking the landscape of this song a little bit more. It's much more ethereal for sure. Shorter track, just okay.
I've grown against her, I'll keep her. You bring me back to the world.
Okay, I'm not feeling strong about Dreamers of Dreams at all. Like, this to me certainly feels like filler vibes. It's not engaging me by any means. I'd say, you know what, being 4 tracks into this, I'm not feeling much. Yeah, I'm not feeling much. I don't know. I wanted to reach me here. I was kind of Under the Stars. I think I was hitting with the most, and Forever One had a hook. Like, that was much more of this like pop song, but I still wasn't like, you know, being an earworm as much as I'd wanted to right away. But okay. Is this just an instrumental doing this? Because this is a long time to start up something. Okay, Running with Wolves, I'm not feeling too strongly about that one either, to be honest. It takes too long to get to this breakdown, and, you know, the breakdown is, to a certain degree, it is, like, satisfying, it is nice to hear, but at the same time, listening to it, I'm like, you know, a breakdown like this, you know, I still think it could have added more flair to it, too, sure, but it deserved something better beforehand, I think. Jason Derulo jump on this. Okay, right away, this is what I want. Comet's one of the better songs on here. Like, it's this one and Under the Stars, right? Under the Stars, I liked like the landscape that it was giving, like I said, but this one's better structure, and like Forever One, kind of in that same poppy element, those two songs, but this one's catchier. Okay, Into You is definitely the best song on here, I think. First off, like the vocals that she's doing, like this R&B vocals are really working for me. I feel like there was more things that instrumentally that I was messing with. Yeah, this one was like, I would say like full immersiveness in comparison to the other ones, like definitely yeah, much more immersive. Okay, I don't want a 50-second song to be like the most engaging, like, you know, like backing. You know what I mean? Like really working on something. That's kind of weird, but okay. Okay, the song Dive Like a Dove here, like, this is fucking, I don't know, it's kind of disappointing. Like, it feels very, very unfinished. It feels like half a song, okay? You're in this, like, instrumental part for so long at the start, and then once it takes you to the song, it feels like you're only given, well, you're only given, like, a minute and a half, okay? But that minute and a half feels like it's supposed to be this, like, you know, the beginning element of like a grander song. It feels like it's missing so much for me. Like, it's just not strong enough.
I know there's a door behind the curtain inside a dream, and a floor behind the mountain. I need to go back to the wild. Waiting for me. The sea's calling my name. I'm down my back. Now I can fly. Drink every ocean drop, break every rock, so I can be myself again. Promise that.
Okay.
I can see the stars again. Find my way into the
Okay, Into the Wild. No, it's not bad. This one, I don't mind it. I think there's enough like moments, like different changes in the song that I get stuck in, right? So I'm kind of appreciating that. I feel like, again, this is a song that maybe it takes a little while to get going, but it's paced all right. I'm not fully sure how I feel about this one. It may sell, like, I feel like that one may sell a little bit better for me later down the road. There's moments of From the Heart that I like. There's certainly moments from that, but it still is kind of just not as engaging as I'd want it to be. It's, you know, there's some repetitive moments to me that are boring on it. It's so, you know, there you go. What I got from this album, you know, it's, you know, certainly got that PC music aesthetic, but, you know, it's not, you know, hardcore stuff. It's not like bubblegum bass stuff. It's still, you know, much more on this ambient or synthy wave. Much more toned back for sure, but okay, yeah. So other than the Planet 1999 stuff, which is, you know, much more of this like house stuff, this is very different. What am I thinking about this album on first go? This is the second album. I've never listened to the first album. I'm not really big on this. I am not really big on this. On a surface level, I do think it sounds nice enough to sit through, for sure. But then when I have to think about how I feel about a lot of the songs, I'm in many ways not messing with the structure of these songs. You know, especially with a sound like this, and, you know, maybe this will slightly change when I come back to it, but a lot of those little tiny little moments, you know, sound-wise, fully hooking me. Where am I at? Yeah, like on first reaction, I am certainly thinking between a 5.5 to a 6. Like, I'm in between there. I'm not really sure because, you know, like lows, there's just as many lows as there's like the highs. And at the end of the day, the highs aren't really reaching past a 7 out of 10. Like, the best songs here are like a 7 out of 10 for me. So it's not, it's not very crazy. I'm not big on this. I'm kind of disappointed just from seeing like what the name underneath it was, and you know, the Planet 1999 EP, you know, still very much of a different sound, but I did like that EP. I liked what they were going for there. But yeah, this for the most part, it's just seems tame, seems boring. There's certainly moments on this that I like, but it's just, I don't know, not strong enough. I will come back to this as I usually do, and you know what I have to really be hoping for is maybe there's details I wasn't catching. That is an important thing. First off, I'm not gonna, like, some of these drops though, like when it does get more hardcore, I feel like there's just certain moments on it that just aren't, you know, meshing well with those other sounds to make it so like blissful, in the sense where, you know, I think there's many examples of other artists who've done that for me. But again, in my head, all I can think about is still extreme examples, like much more into that hyperpop sound. I don't really find myself listening to something this, right, like dialed back, I guess. But okay, I'll come back. I'll let you know what my final opinions are. Okay, so I've listened to this Caro Wild at Heart album 5 times now, and you know, I don't know if this is, you know, the album that y'all were expecting. You know, the people who wanted me to react to this, because at the end of the day, what I got was very, very mid. Like, I am feeling very bland. Like, I feel no attachment to this. Like, these songs are very light when it comes to the hyperpop sound. It's just not engaging enough for me. You know, a lot of these songs feel like they're, you know, not really fully fleshed out. Like, there's like a lack of a structure that I'm really wanting from them. And you know, sometimes the instrumentation of this is okay, but it just doesn't seem to be going far enough. It's just boring. Needs to push its envelope a little bit more, and it's not really catchy enough for me. There's the 2 songs, the Comet and like Into You, whatever. Those are the songs that I'm like kind of leaving with there. But yeah, so it was a 5.5 to a 6 in that video. And my final score is going to be a 5 out of 10. This is just middle of the road stuff. I'm feeling nothing. Anyways, if there's anything you want to see me react to, anything at all, put a comment down below. And thank you for watching. Peace.